Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to cover TONcoin. This is the TON blockchain and this is the project backed by Telegram, and I'm going to give you an airdrop strategy because this could be actually the biggest trend that we are going to have on airdrops from a while. So in this video I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about TON airdrop, how you can manage your strategy, and also we go step by step with many airdrops that you can do right now. I'm going to give you 4 airdrops that are confirmed that you can go and apply right now, and how to do it and do it in the best way. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and without anything else, let's get into it. Hi crypto fans, well, I'm going to share with you my TON airdrop strategy. This could be huge and I think it could really be the next trend. If you are already familiar with all the information of Telegram, the TON blockchain, and why this could be huge, you can go directly into the timestamps and go to the different steps for these airdrops that I'm covering in the strategy part. But I'm going to take some time now to explain why the TON blockchain and why it's going to be the next trend. So if you don't want to see that, go directly to the step by step. Now the TON blockchain is actually called the open network and is putting crypto in every pocket. By building the Web3 ecosystem in Telegram, TON is making digital ownership easy for billions. A decentralized and open internet created by the community using a technology designed by Telegram. So at this point you already hear about this network and you know that it's backed by Telegram. Telegram ended up the 2023 with 800 million active users. So at this point of 2024, and because I saw some information about this, we can assume that they have 920 million active users. All the information that I am covering here, I put the links on that in my post so you can see the source of information. So at 920 million users, we can basically say that they have 1 billion users active right now, which is a crazy amount. And this is why I think TON could be a trend, because they started differently like any other projects. For example, let's take an example of any layer 1 or any layer 2. They raise capital, then they create the project and the protocol. They have the devnet, the testnet, then they are building a little of community around that time. Then maybe they do an airdrop and they launch their token, which usually on the last weeks all the airdrop token go down like at 50%. But at the moment that they have that airdrop, they really don't have a strong community. We airdrop hunters are not really married with any of these projects. We basically want the reward and we are willing to sell those tokens eventually. But in the case of TON, we are seeing a different paradigm here. They first move from the base that they are a social network. Telegram, like I say, almost 1 billion users, and according to the Economist and the Center of Economic Strategy, says that in 2024, Telegram total revenue from advertising and subscriptions could reach 160 million. And this is the second important point. The new blockchains, layer 1, layer 2 protocols that we are seeing in crypto, they don't have any good revenue when they launch. It's everything a speculation, and basically they sell the token to get money to the project besides the funding that they receive from the investors, right? But in this case, Telegram is going to earn 160 million this year, and part of that could be actually to continue the development of this block. And potential investors have offered the company valuations in the order of the 30 billion, and also Telegram is currently considering a possible IPO. So we are seeing something that is not common in crypto, and you can compare it like if suddenly you have Facebook or Google launching their own blockchain, which is something that didn't happen yet. So in this aspect is where Telegram with this blockchain is ahead of any other chain in the market. They have the user base, they have revenue, they have been a solid company from a while, and with all that base they created a blockchain that is actually very useful and super community friendly. You can already use USDT in this blockchain, and they are having a lot of partnerships right now. And like you probably know, the TON token is already in the top 10 of the crypto space, and this is because of very good reasons, and has been pumping like crazy since February, already did more than 3x's, and I think this protocol is going to continue going up with the rest of the layer 1. And again, this is really under the radar. You can say, oh, all the ecosystem probably is huge because it's on the top 10, but you cannot compare it with Ethereum, Cardano or any of those protocols. This ecosystem is super small and you are going to see it in this video. That is why it's a very good opportunity and a possible big trend. Another important point of this network, and let's call it the open network right now, is that we don't have how much funding they have. We know they are backed by Telegram, and of course Telegram is involved on this blockchain, but if you go to CryptoRank, you actually can see publicly that they have 10 and 6 million in 2021-22, and then we have Mask, the exchange MEXC, Animoca Brands, KuCoin Ventures, Miranda Ventures, and recently the 2nd of May, so just 2 weeks ago, a big funding from Pantera Capital that was commented in all social media, but we really don't have any disclosure of this amount of money. So the 24 million that you see here raised is only for Miranda Ventures and what was here on 2021-22. So probably this protocol has millions and millions and will continue having millions on funding besides being backed by Telegram. And another important point of this ecosystem is that airdrops are already happening in the Tom ecosystem, and you probably didn't hear any of the airdrops that I'm going to show you here. So again, with all this information you can see the magnitude that this protocol could be. For me, this is like if Facebook or Google or Amazon launching their own layer 1, which of course could happen in the near future, but for now this paradigm of what Ton network is doing is absolutely unique in the crypto space. Now I want to show you another thing, which is that the NotCoin, I don't know if you hear it about it, put in the comments below if you hear what happened with NotCoin, was born as a reward token for the Telegram game designed to onboard users to the open network, and NotCoin had an airdrop very big, crazy and big, and of course this token also dumped like 80%. But besides the dump, there was some amazing information about this airdrop. NotCoin debuted on the Toncoin network last week, and nearly 1 billion worth of Not tokens were airdropped to eligible investors. The all-time high was 3 cents and 7 within the 24 hours of its listing, and NotCoin reached the 8th position in trading volume, exceeding 1.4 billion. Then this was a disaster and actually dumped like 85%. But guys, this airdrop was valued at 1 billion. There's no other example in the crypto space of 1 billion on Earth. If you check now, of course, this token, it's at half of a cent, but even with that and all what happened, it's at position 156 on the crypto space with half of a billion on market cap. And you can see what is great is that the circulating supply, it's all in the market. All the supply of these tokens is in the market, so no holding of investors or anything like that. Do I think if this token is going to recover the price action that they have? I really don't know, and I am not financial advisor, so I am not telling to buy this token, but I wanted to illustrate how powerful was this airdrop on the Ton ecosystem, and not many people know about this until already happened everything. So that is why I also telling that this is a very new ecosystem. The Ton ecosystem, the easiest way to do it is just going to DeFi Llama. You can search for Ton. Right now it's only 288 in value lock here on the DeFi ecosystem, but you can see here from March of this year how exploded. So this is another reason why we are super early on this protocol and why you should take action right now. And finally, before going to the tutorial and the step-by-step on how you can maximize your strategy on this ecosystem, my key point here is that the biggest DEX in Ton ecosystem is called StonFi, and it's at position 2 here on DeFi Llama on the Ton ecosystem, having a 200 million of TVL. There are only 2 big projects right now, and then the rest of the projects here share a very low amount of TVL. So what I think about Ton is that it's a major DX like I mentioned, but the tokenomics are really dangerous for me. You can see that the max supply is only 100 million, but the circulating supply right now is 1.5 million. This means basically that 1.6% is only in the market. So where is the rest of the TVL? Because I'm not going to pay $16 with a token if suddenly all the investors and everyone is going to dump the token. And this pumping hard just at the middle of February. The website is stone.fi, and the project of course at this point is already very legit, 121k followers, and checking in the white paper you can see that 50% is held by the company on the DAO, incentives, marketing and operations. And the other 50% is actually between private sale advisors, the team and the priest. So this is actually what worries me a lot. But after seeing the vesting period, we know that from the first year we are not going to have any tokens dumped into the market from this 50%. So I will start be worried about that after 12 months when they can start getting all their tokens and start dumping into the market. But still my question is why there's only 1.6% on the circulating supply. So what is happening with this another 50% that the company holds, and why there's only that little amount of token? And when you see in markets, you can see actually that the only CX is Bitmart, then all the tokens of Stone are only in their own DX, which actually is not so good if you ask me. So I will wait a little bit to think on investing in this token. I still need to get more clarity. If you know more about this circulating supply situation, please put your comments below. I would love to know your opinions and information about that. But being the first DX on the Ton ecosystem, if we have more clarity about that, you need to think that it could be the Uniswap of Ethereum. And that means that if the Ton ecosystem grows a lot, this DX also is going to grow a lot. Now going to the tutorial on the step-by-step on how you can manage a good strategy for airdrops here. The first thing is that you need to get your wallet. And this is why also not many people are here on this ecosystem, because you cannot use your MetaMask. You know a specific wallet for the Ton ecosystem. So there in that link you can see the wallets that are available. I am using the self-custodial wallet called Wallet, which is the primary one. I know that in the US there are problems and you may need to use Tonkeeper or any of the other available wallets. But my recommendation, if you can, is use this one. Now the point too is that you need to buy some Ton tokens because it's going to be used to pay gas fees and everything, like Ethereum for the Ethereum network. So if you don't know where to get the Ton tokens, just you can go here on the market section and you will be able to see in which DXs and CXs you can get this token. And one important thing is that, like you can see here, you don't see Binance here, so you can expect more price action on Ton token if Binance listed the token. After you have your wallet and you have your Ton tokens in your wallet, let's go and start with the possible airdrop. Now I have some confirmed airdrops to share and another speculative. The point 3 here is that you can stake some Ton in their biggest liquidity staking protocol called Ton Stakers. So here you go to the application and it's very easy. You just need to connect your wallet, and then after you connect your wallet you will be able to stake your Ton tokens, and here you can unstake your Ton token. I think that maybe, and this is of course speculative, some airdrops could give a reward based on the Ton stakers, but this is just a speculation. There are another protocols that are going to reward you to stake Ton tokens, so I will use the biggest amount on those protocols. But at least I will put some here on this protocol, because like you can see here, they have 220 million in TVL on the Ton ecosystem. So this is the first project on all the ecosystem with more TVL. So at some point I think you could get a reward from this. So stake some of the tokens here. Now the point 4 is that you can stake your Ton in BMO Finance. They have a confirmed airdrop with a point system according on what you stake. Those points are going to be converted into their token, and this airdrop runs until October. So all the details of this airdrop, you can see it here on this post. And like you can see, this is from the official Twitter of the account, and this airdrop is confirmed. So you can use your STXP, which is the staking experience point token that rewards every BMO application user for staking their Ton. It is a pre-token that will be converted into BMO later this year. So here you have more details about how this airdrop goes, and I can mention this reward system is going to run until October, and when they launch the token you will be rewarded with your token. The website, the project is really nice, but you need to start remember that all these protocols have a low TVL, so of course you are going to be accepting more risk to participate on all these protocols. In the case of BMO, they have 68 million, which still is a decent amount of TVL, but all the ecosystem in Ton is really low. It's very under the radar. This airdrop and all the airdrops that I'm covering in this video are actually super under the radar. If you are hunting airdrops, remember that I have my private Discord. We are an amazing community with high level of information there. We are doing airdrops 24/7, and I also launched an application that I created to apply and register to airdrops. So you will have everything that you need to your airdrop hunting path. And you have also the last update of my app, which is notifications on your email with the different tasks and airdrops to do. So don't wait anymore. Check my subscriptions are super cheap. You can pay monthly and annually and are really cheap. Now, besides BMO, the 0.5, we have DDAS, and this is a DX in the Ton ecosystem. Another DX without a token launched yet, but not confirmed token airdrop. So it's a little more speculative. Keep an eye on this protocol or use it a little bit. And you can stake Scale, which is the project founder of this protocol, and use it besides organically to swap, bridge, and stake. So DDAS has 58 million in TVL, and you can see it's super minimalistic. You have your portfolio, swap, pools, stake, and you can also bridge. And here you have to connect your wallet, your Ton blockchain wallet, and you can select the pools here. The thing about this protocol, like I mentioned, is that it's developed by Skeleton CO, and Skeleton is the owner of the token Scale that I mentioned, which is already in the market. So Skeleton is another DX and wallet, and they use Scale on their ecosystem, and Skeleton has their token Scale at $5.88, like you can see, exploded from the beginning of January. But this is another completely different project. DDAS doesn't have a token, so we can speculate that maybe we can get a token using the protocol. The 0.6 is another confirmed airdrop. This is another decentralized exchange that allow you to trade crypto stock, forex and commodities with leverage, both in web app and Telegram. They have a confirmed airdrop where you get points staking and referring, and in 9 days they are going to have the IDO. So this is a very interesting project, one of my favorite. Again, low TVL, 12 million only, but I really think that this is a legit project, so I will not sleep in this one. You can see how grows the TVL from April, so really under the radar. The website is really cool, and you can go here, connect your wallet, go to the earn part, and you can see providing liquidity. Besides your staking rewards, you will get your RP, and you can exchange RP to Storm tokens after the token launch. So here you have your liquidity, and you also can refer and get a percentage of your referees. So very common point system, but it's super under the radar, and I think this could be a really nice project to hold and get token from it when we launch this trend on the Ton ecosystem. The application, once you connect your wallet, is actually very interesting, and you have many achievements depending on what you did on the airdrop. For example, your first trade, your first referral, trading volume, and more. Now the 0.7 is that we have the Aqua protocol. This is also partnered with Storm. They launched their confirmed airdrop, so you can see here. This is our third confirmed airdrop. All the information is in this post, where you have actually a link to the Gleam Aqua protocol, and you can participate there on this airdrop, and you have the CLI of Aqua protocol. Even in the Twitter account, you can see that the final phase of the testnet is almost here, so you can see and check details about that. This is a DeFi borrowing lending protocol, and it's interesting that minting its own 200 over collateralized Aqua USD stablecoin. So this could be also an interesting DeFi protocol. And if you go to the website, you can see here earn Aqua points. So you can already participate and get these points too. And the 0.8 of this tutorial is the EVA protocol. So you can lend and borrow, and they have also a point system and a confirmed airdrop. So you need to lend and borrow and use your referral link to get your points for that too. The EVA protocol only has 11 million in TVL, so a very small project, but again, in these small projects where you have more chances when this get the trend, if you are participating on those airdrops and you get those tokens, that really make a difference. There are not whales participating on this, because if not, the TVL it should be above 100 million, above 300 million at this point. So these airdrops that I'm covering are super under the radar. So here in the Twitter account, you can see and join the refer program to get your experience tokens, to get your experience points, and you have the reward section again here where you can get your points and invite friends for peer referral. So these are the 4 confirmed airdrops that I wanted to share with you, and another 2 or 3 that are speculative that I think you can enter now. And guys, the Ton ecosystem is going to explode eventually, so don't sleep on this. These are very under the radar, like I mentioned, and this is one of the biggest blockchains that we have in the crypto space, backed by a real company and not like almost all the crypto projects here. So this is my top Ton Strategy Airdrop right now. If you want to be up to date with everything, remember you can check more protocols here in Ton in DeFi Llama. There are many that I didn't cover it, but with very low TVL. So of course it's more risky. And don't only check on DeFi Llama because all this is related more to DeFi. You can also participate on airdrops if you search in some Telegram group. For example, with another ecosystems like gaming, social fi on Telegram and many other stuff. But right now this is my strategy. These are my main projects that I will be participating. And if you have any doubts or comments, please put your comments below. Before we leave, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications. And if you're hunting airdrops, remember to check my private Discord. We are an amazing community there with high level of information. And I also have an airdrop application that I created that is going to make your life super easy. Here in my website you can see the videos on how my app works. It's going to save you minimum 40% of your time doing airdrops. It's super easy with my app, and if you are in my Discord you have the full package to know everything about the different airdrops on the ecosystem. That will be all for this video, and I see you in the next one. Bye.